Britain's HMS Queen Elizabeth has been warned of a greater risk of an incident in the South China Sea as tensions in the contested waters skyrocket. The aircraft carrier could face an encounter when it is deployed in the contested region. It will be escorted by 2 Type 45 destroyers, 2 Type 23 frigates, a nuclear submarine, a Tide-class tanker, and RFA Fort Victoria. China recently warned it would take the necessary measures to safeguard its sovereignty. In 2017, then Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson touted a potential deployment one of 2 new carriers on a freedom of navigation expedition. The mission would see the warship sail through the disputed waters without suffering interference from other nations. Charles Parton, OBE, Senior Associate Fellow at Royal United Services Institute for Defence and Security Studies, RUSI, told The Telegraph on Tuesday the operation could present some risk to the British carrier. He explained that due to a higher number of ships navigating through the South China Sea, we will see more tensions around them, and therefore a greater risk of an incident. Maya Nawans, Senior Fellow for Chinese Defense Policy and Military Modernization at the International Institute for Strategic Studies, told the Commons Defense Select Committee that Beijing's development of submersibles and unmanned underwater vehicles present an added challenge. She added, "We know China is developing these capabilities. Where this goes will be an added challenge in terms of how we deal with gray zone tactics." Last week, fears of an all-out conflict in the South China Sea surged after the Taiwanese Defense Ministry claimed to have spotted 11 Chinese jets on Saturday, including 8 fighter aircraft, an anti-submarine aircraft and 2 nuclear-capable H-6 bombers, near the Pratas Islands. Tensions between the two nations were already high as Beijing had been conducting drills in the disputed region on Friday. Taiwan's defense ministry said Beijing's naval forces also took part in Saturday's activity, but did not explain further. On Saturday, a spokesman for the U.S. State Department reaffirmed previous calls for China to cease its military, diplomatic and economic pressure against Taiwan. He added Beijing should instead engage in meaningful dialogue with Taiwan's democratically elected representatives.